All right, I'm about to repair one of these flexible watch bracelets, and so regular Timex watch. Showing it to you sideways so we can see it. Flexible, stretches, but it's metal, so they're kind of interesting. This one, the customer caught it on something and broke apart, so it's got this piece here. I call that the staple. I mean, it's not really a staple. It's a it's a metal piece, but it's shaped like a staple, and I'll show you that in a minute when I put this back together. So here's one end of it, here's the other end of it. It goes together. I'm going to put the bracelet back together. The other end kept the other staple because there's like a staple in each end. So there's the other staple, and I'll take it apart, show the pieces, and then I'll put it back together and show you that. All right, so I've already got the staples out, and there they are. So I bent one back into shape already. I think you can see which one that is. And all right, I'll bend the other one back into shape, kind of show you what I'm doing here. So little pliers, and bend it back into the shape of a staple. So then these go here, and I'll try to show you this to you. This is the end of the bracelet. I'm going to focus this. Let's see here. All right, that should be pretty good right there. So when the bracelet goes together, now, well, I got to show you this first. So the little pocket where they go is covered by, maybe I'll show you, this is the back, the wearer, so it's covered by this little metal flap, and I call it a flap because you can bend it. You don't want to do it too many times because it'll eventually break off, but like when you adjust the length of one of these bracelets, you bend this out, remove the staple, and in two places, remove the portion. Like if I wanted to remove 1, 2, 3 lengths out of this, I would bend this one out and this one out, because this bends out. That little flap bends out, and there's two more staples. There's a staple in this side and a staple in the other side. I would bend these out, take these 3 links out, and then this one connects to the one that, the one that this one would connect to, using little staples like this. So they're out of focus now, but so I'm going to show you where they go. They go in the end of the little pocket right there that's exposed because I've bent the metal out, and so one end of the staple goes here, the other end goes here, and then you bend the metal flap down back over the staple so it doesn't come out. And I'm going to do that, and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, I've already got the other side in. I'm going to put this side in, and it's easier to finish it once they're both in. So see if I can get that. Can you see it? Yeah, you put the staple in there. Not sure I can do it on video here. Anyway, you get the idea. The staple goes in there. I'm going to try to do that off camera. So now it's in there, and it's kind of satisfying to see that. You see the top of the staple, and you can see the flaps. I guess there are 2 flaps. There's one on the bottom and one on the top. Where is that? It needs bent down. See, there's a staple. There's the flap on top that needs bent down. Let's see if you can. Yeah, right there. So I'll grab it with the pliers, and I'll bend that down over the staple, bend that down over the staple, and it'll look just like these. It's easier once they're both in, because then you can kind of press on this with the pliers, bend it into place. Also, it's kind of satisfying to see, because you see it kind of blend in with the other ones when you're done. You don't think it will, and then eventually it does. Probably be able to tell where this happened, you know, if you look, but it hides pretty well. That staple in there, just like if it's out of alignment a little bit, the staple will be out. You can't bend the flaps into place. So I'm going to do the other side now. You know, it's not perfect, but looks pretty good. Here's the other side, and it's already kind of disappearing. But you can still see where it is. Bend that into place. Bend that down, bend that down. And I'll probably try to finish it up a little bit, but in general, yeah, you can still tell. But, and it's maybe, I got to get it lined up so the staples are in, but I'll be able to do that. It's just hard to show that on a zoomed in camera like this. Yep. Flexible bracelet. That's how you repair them and remove links if you want to do that, or add links. I mean, if you want to add links, you have to have the links. Make sure you put them in a bag. Thanks for watching.